Alright, hello everybody. Chris VanMeter here with CVM's Brew Review episode number... I guess it is episode number 4. My tweet was wrong. Episode number 4, and we're playing Pauper. So our deck this week is from a social media follower and Twitch follower, Matt Braddock. And we're playing some sweet black-red aggro that's primarily built around this card right here, Song of Blood. It's a common from Visions. And for 1 in a red, you mill yourself for 4. And whenever a creature attacks this turn, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each creature card put into your graveyard this way. So we have a bunch of creatures that have Unearth, which is pretty sweet. Got some Grimag Anglers because it's just one of the best creatures in Pauper. Some Ripple Belt Makas. But Song of Blood is just going to generate a lot of value for us. It's going to let us bring back these Unearthed creatures. They're going to get the bonus for that turn when we attack. We have ways to generate multiple creatures. Croon Striker gets bigger when creatures enter the battlefield under our control. Carrion Feeder allows us to sacrifice creatures to make it bigger. This card is a common now. It's an Eternal Masters, and it's just so absurdly good. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this deck. So let's go ahead and hop into the Pauper queue. Hop in Pauper. Oh, nope. Queues, Pauper, Mr. Braddock. We'll just hop into the Pauper 2-man queue. We'll play a couple of those and then maybe make some changes to the deck. So, my experience in Pauper has primarily been going over the top and being absurdly busted with Tron, and I played Blue-Red Prigrin Drake, since Drake was moved down to a common in Eternal Masters as well. Yeah, sacrificing the Unearthed creatures to Carrion Feeder before you have to exile them is absurd. Just gives us free value. Hopefully these 2-man Pauper queues actually fire. If they don't, maybe we'll hop into a league. See if we have better luck with that. This format's awesome. We're going to do maybe a little bit more Pauper. Maybe we'll do Legacy next week. We can't really do Standard until Kaladesh is out on Magic Online. But once Kaladesh comes out, we're going to do a lot of Standard. So we can pull the deck up here while we are waiting for our queue to pop. Momo, hey, slow down. She gorges herself on water and then just pees all over the place. Our queue is just not popping. Maybe there's not a lot of Pauper players right now on Magic Online. There's been a lot of issues with trading and binders and stuff on Magic Online, which kind of sucks. Oh, here we go. We've got our first opponent. Alright, so we don't have any black mana. I wonder if we can keep hands that don't have black mana. This hand does seem fine otherwise. We have 2 plays. I'll keep. Let's see what happens. Forest. Is he on Elves or Boggles? Looks like he's on Elves. Nettle Sentinel is real big. did not hit black mana. There's a chance we just get ran over by Nettle Sentinel, to be completely honest. And he's just going to attack first with his Nettle Sentinel. It's going to knock us down to 18. What does he have post-combat here? Quirion Ranger. Then he can replay his force if he doesn't have another land. Well, Evankar's Justice is going to be good here. These cards are like absurd in Legacy, and you get to play them in Pauper. It's pretty nice. And a Young Wolf. Alright, so maybe this is Stompy and not like full-on elves. I'm gonna play the War Marshal here. Ooh, we drew black mana. Okay. I don't want a Rotting Rats just yet. We're gonna War Marshal. This should at least keep him off attacking with his Nettle Sentinel for now. I think this is the kind of deck where we have to turn into a more controlling role post-board. They're just going to play to the board much faster than we are. Oh, he drew a second land. Wants to use a pump spell here by all means. Alright. Gonna use up your turn to kill half of my War Marshal. I accept that. I think I'm gonna Rotting Rats next turn. Get a card out of his hand. Maybe it's better to Striker Carrion Feeder this turn. That way I can like play 2 cards. Yeah. I like Striker Carrion Feeder. We're not going to attack with our Goblin. We're on defense right now. Let's see what our opponent's got. He just have 3 mana available to him this turn because of Quirion Ranger. Wouldn't mind drawing a Death Spark, that's for sure. Vault Scourge. Definitely would not mind drawing a Death Spark. Rancor on the Young Wolf. Man, this guy has real good cards in his deck. I guess we'll just block with the goblin. This is definitely going to be a long game. If I win. I think you just save the Rancor for this Vault Scourge. Alright, well that's not a bad draw. I don't think that Song of Blood is where we're going to be at here, so we're going to discard this Song of Blood. Or actually, we can Song of Blood Gurmag Angler next turn. Just discard Rotting Rats. Actually, I could have Gurmagged this turn. I probably should have. I probably should have just Gurmagged this turn. He discarded the Rancor. I was thinking about attacking with Carrion Feeder here, but I don't know if I should now. I think I do, because I can't block. Take your one. I guess he just has another Rancor. Is he playing a 3-mana spell? He does just have another Rancor. Does he have 2? He's got 1 mana floating. He's just not going to use that mana? Pulse Gate's not bad so far. We're gonna block here. And then sacrifice the rats. Groundswell with landfall. Jeez. Take 7 from this guy. Man, this guy has real good cards in his deck. Oh yeah, and this guy has lifelink. Jeez. I need a Death Spark. It's not a Death Spark. Why's my graveyard keep doing that? Polsky, well, this is the first game that we've played. We're getting beat pretty bad by elves. It's definitely interesting. We don't have a whole lot of ways to interact. He just has like Ledge Walkers and Vault Scourges. Yeah, this is going to be a deck that Evankar's Justice is very good against. But even still, like, we haven't drawn four lands this game. Have another Groundswell. Might of the Masses. Alright, man. Just only do 2 lands and just a bunch of gas. Alright, alright, alright. You got me, man. So we definitely want Evankar's Justice. And Vithian Stinger. Probably Lightning Axe. So these Rotting Rats seem poor. Actually, Rotting Rats is fine. I feel like these more expensive cards seem pretty poor. Carrion Feeder seems fine, just as like a way to combo off. Striker seems bad. We'll cut a Dragger and a Maka. Let's see how this does. We get some more ways to interact. Will help. Will definitely help with some interaction. Yes, I'd like to play first. I've got a Fume Spitter. We also have a Stinger. And we can cycle. I'll keep this. So we can take care of a ranger or a Llanowar elf. We can cycle our dragger. He has a Nettle Sentinel. We have a Dregscape Zombie. I just want to play the Dregscape Zombie. He has a lot of 1-mana pump in his deck too. If he attacks with a Sentinel, I'm definitely blocking with my Dregscape Zombie. Ah, Relic of Progenitus. He has 2 Nettle Sentinels, alright. Rats. Alright, well, let's cycle. Of course, we drop Bolt Archer Mag Anglers when our opponent has Relic of Progenitus. Oh. 3 draws, don't hit a land. Polsky, I'm not in the Streamer Showdown tonight. Our opponent probably has 17 lands in their deck, and they're going to hit the perfect number every turn. Ah, they have more lands than us. We're just getting destroyed. Alright, well, I'm not going to waste any more time. Our opponent's playing slow, and we're getting crushed, so let's just hop into another match. Oh man, we've got multiple colors of mana. Also got Death Spark. Keep. Rift Bolt. Alright. Man, all these Pauper decks just have, like, so many turn 1 plays. We're in a commons format. This format's pretty powerful. Alright, kill my striker. I feel like, nope, just up top. I think this deck needs more than 22 lands. There are 3 3s that can be played? Jeez. Oh, we're just never gonna draw a land. Alright. War Marshal. Got a couple triggers here. We can't draw perfect all the time, sadly. Another Marauders. Needle Drop. Just 1 damage cycle. Alright, we're not gonna pay the Echo. Oh, we drew a land. That's nice. I think they were gonna Rotting Rats and pitch this Song of Blood. And I'll pitch the Stinger. Probably just pitched a land. Alright, no combat. Like straight up burn. Lightning Bolt. He just played both cards in his hand and an Incinerate. Wow. Alright. I'm dead to another 3 damage card. He has a lot of 3 damage cards in his deck. I don't want a Song of Blood yet, because I want to be able to unearth this Stinger first. Alright, don't kill me. Give me one more turn. No, we were so close. Three. Yeah, well, he was dead next turn because I was gonna Song of Blood next turn. I mean, I don't even think I have nothing in my sideboard for a burn deck. I'm not sure what creatures he's going to have. I think I just keep my deck the same. Man, the mana, it just feels so bad in this deck. Well, so far we've played against like 2 actual legacy archetypes, Elves and Burn, and we're running the Pauper queue, yeah. You'll mulligan Deathspark you on your end step. Yeah, boy. I'm sure he's gonna play another Kelvin Marauder here. And I wouldn't necessarily call this fun, but it's cool to try and like do something new, that's for sure. At least this guy is playing at a reasonable rate. That mono green guy was just so slow. He didn't kill my striker. Oh, we're doing it. We're comboing off. Combo wombo. It's gonna bolt me. Alright, that resolves. Gonna needle drop me. PSN Envy, what's up? Cycling. Needle drop is kind of cool. Searing Blaze. Free drafts for new players. Nice. You're poor. Yeah, you definitely get some cards. pretty good deals. Pauper's a pretty inexpensive format for the most part. Six, seven, eight, nine. Man. Wish I hadn't brought back that Death Spark. No, actually, the Death Spark was fine. That's what, like, let me Rotting Rants. Can't pay red. Hopefully, hopefully he can't just kill me. Can you do 4 damage? Fire Blast is a common. Oh my god. Am I just dead? Does he have another 1 mana burn spell? Oh no, I was at 4. just kills me on turn 4. Isn't this format great? This is Pauper. PSNNV. I'm just getting killed on turn 4 in Pauper. I don't even know what to do to try and fix this deck. Sorry, Matt, but this deck just is getting destroyed. It's like not more aggro than the aggro decks. Like it can't. I just had like my insane draw. I had my insane draw and couldn't beat the burn deck. They killed me on turn 4. Like our opponents are all playing these like legacy all-star commons, and we have like Rubble Belt Maka and Vithian Stinger in our deck. I get this is the spirit of Pauper, but it's like just getting destroyed. Let's play another one. Yeah, I want to go first. Sure, I'll keep. Oh, our opponent didn't do something on turn 1. That's the first time that's happened. Oh, he's gonna cycle. He's probably playing the same deck that we just played. No. Swiftwater Cliffs, alright. Seagate Oracle. Oh, he's probably playing the Is It Drake deck. We're just like going to turbo this angler and hope that it's good enough. Drake, when's that card getting banned? I mean, it probably should be, to be completely honest. Firebolt on my zombie. Man, if he has two Drakes, like if he has two Drakes, Flicker and Wall, we're just actually dead next turn. If he has Drake with Flicker, we're just actually dead on turn 4. I guess turn 5 I didn't play a land. No, just a Null Drifter. No, only 2/3 into 2/2 draw 2 cards. Seems fair. Wish we had Song of Blood, would have been nice. Probably shouldn't have attacked with this feeder. It's actually a bad attack. And you just use 2 removal spells on it. Karabek's Torch. Alright. Get back your compulsive research. So much value. I can't keep up with his value. He's drawn like literal 10 more cards than I have this game. 10 cards. This deck's real good. Alright, man. What do you got? Preordain? The card's banned in Modern. Alright, well, that by its... oh, actually... ha! We killed your Archaeomancer. No, he has another Ghostly Flicker. I guess Choking Sands. Death Rattle. Maybe a Spell Bomb. Cut Stinger and Grave Purge. Fume Spitter also seems pretty poor. Deathspark seems bad too. Got one Axe. Another Spell Bomb. Alright, it's a good deck. Alright, we got turn 1 Carrion Feeder, so we're gonna keep it. We are playing Pauper tonight. We're playing Black-Red Aggro. Alright, is it Drake? Do your worst. We just play Seagate Oracle here and completely shut down our offense. We're just gonna unearth a Muldrifter, eh? Or evoke. I think I want to cycle this Dragger. Alright, a land next turn would be real nice. For C. Oh man. Oh, if he doesn't kill one of these, we're actually gonna have a chance to do something cool. Well, we'll get to do something cool this turn, and hopefully he doesn't kill us next turn. Alright, see how many creatures we hit. Only one? Alright, man. Go ahead and kill us now. Alright, I'm F6. Do your worst. Alright. Man, this is pretty fun. Oh, and a Muldrifter. Okay. Only drew 1,000,000 cards. We're just dead. Yeah, he still has 5 cards in hand. I have nothing. For some reason I thought that the creatures had to be in play when you cast Song of Blood. The card's a lot better than I thought it was. I'm probably playing it wrong. Well, all 4 Drakes? Okay. Why not? Bottom top. Alright, well now we're dead. As cool as this deck is, I think it's just extremely underpowered if you're trying to play competitively, which, like, Magic Online Pauper is extremely competitive. I mean, we played 3 matches, and I'm 0-6 in games. I mean, I would just do a complete overhaul. Like, you have Lightning Bolt is a card that you can play. You can play more Gurmag Anglers because that card is awesome. Brokeback Basic Mountain. If you would like me to play Tron, then you can submit your deck list because we're going to be doing Pauper again. In fact, I only had a handful of Pauper deck lists get submitted, so make sure you get them sent in. cvm.stream@gmail.com. Tormented Existence. What is that? You mean Tortured Existence? Daniel Pennington, is it Tortured Existence that you're talking about? It's basically the dredge of Pauper. I mean, you can use that to... You just get to use creatures that enter the battlefield abilities over and over again, I assume. I mean, that card's pretty interesting. I mean, I honestly just feel like I have Is It Drake built also. You know, a rudimentary build of it. But like, I feel like this deck is just busted. I had 4-color Tron. Well, I guess my buddy must have grabbed the Tron lands off of my account. I still like this deck. I haven't updated it since Eternal Masters came out. But like, Drake is so good. Drake is so good. But that's not the point of this stream. This is the Brews review stream, and we are reviewing this brew. And I have to say that if I were a deck doctor, I hope we have life insurance, because we died a lot. I don't think... Let me check. See if there are any black-red Pauper decks. Yeah, it looks like there just aren't any red-black decks. Like, you have Drake, Delver Stompy, Affinity, Boggles, Burn, Is It Blitz, Angler Delver, Drake Tron, Cold Out the Just Guy, Blue-Black Teachings, Grixis Delver, Mono Black, all those kinds of decks. But, like, there's, like, straight black-red isn't something that has like been doing well in Pauper. Daniel Pennington, that's like unreadable. Let's see if there are any carrion feeder lists on Goldfish. Carrion Feeder, Dustspark, Faithless Looting, Gathan Raiders, Brown Scale, Scrabbler, War Marshal Mountain, Perilous Mirror, Carnarium, Snuff Out, Stinkweed. Oh, that's the Tortured Existence deck. Rakdos Cackler is an uncommon. What do you guys think? Is there any help? Is there any possibility of salvaging this deck? There is like a white-black-red deck that uses like Glint Hawk and Bleak Coven Vampires and Bolts and Wellsprings and Prisms. There's just like one guy that keeps 5-0ing leagues with his own like deck. Just like cooled out the Jeskai but using black for Vampires and Gurmag Angler and like Edicts. Terminate. Terminate's a common. Yeah, Terminate's a common and it's not in this deck. Lightning Yum. Yeah, I think that unfortunately we're just going to have to close the books on the black-red Unearth Pauper deck. Song of Blood is real cool. Paraj sings Slaughter and Dance Death. How do you pronounce that? It's like the race of cat people from Mirage. P-U-R-R-A-J. Paraj? Paraj?
I would say Paraj.
Not Paraj. Paraj?
No.
Like purr and then Raj? Like it's like the cat's name is Roger, but they call it Raj for short?
No.
Paraj. What do you guys think? P-U-R-R-A-J.
It's like Mirage.
Yeah, that's spelled with a G. If it was the same, it'd be M-I-R-A-J. Right. Bolt is also a common. Expect Drake to be banned Monday? I wouldn't be surprised. I think it was a big mistake to make it a common, especially right after banning Cloud of Fairies. Alright, well, each week we dedicate between 1 and 2 hours to playing the deck and tweaking it and playing it some more. But I'm going to pronounce this one dead on arrival. Pauper mono white equipment build. Never got around to perfecting it. Yeah, send it in. cvm.stream@gmail.com. We are going to be doing Pauper again, because I want to get more lists. We only got a few with last week. So please send in your lists. Next week we are going to do Pauper one more time, because I do want to give this a shot, see if we can get some more lists in. There really was only a few that got sent in, so make sure you're sending in those Pauper lists. cvm.stream@gmail.com. Make sure you put the name of your deck and the format in the subject line, and please type out the deck list as opposed to just sending a link to some other website where I have to find it. Fortunately, Mr. Braddock, I'm going to say that we should probably put this deck on the shelf and go in a different direction. There really isn't any way that I can see to try and push the Unearth archetype into something that's going to be competitive on Magic Online. But I did have a lot of fun playing the deck. Song of Blood is a really sweet card. I got to do a lot of cool things, but I just kept getting beat by cards that are played and or banned in Modern and Legacy, and we're just stuck playing Crew and Striker and Rebel Belmaka. So thanks for hanging out and watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Make sure you check out cardhoarder.com for all your Magic Online needs. I do apologize for the trading bug that's happening right now. We are working through it to make sure that we can get orders out to our customers. I'm Chris VanMeter, and you've been watching CVM's Brew Review. We'll see you next week, same time, different deck. Hopefully we get some more wins.